A little bit of side bend. Why? Because your right hand's below your left. You should have a little bit of tilt to the right. Now his ball position isn't as far forward as some people because he hits a fade. So his ball's just inside his left heel, a couple inches. Now Matt, what I want you to work on, I want you not to over-rotate your hips off the ball. You get a lot of early rotation of your pelvis. I want you to turn your trunk first about 40 degrees before you start turning your hips. There should be a little delay there. And the reason is your hips only turn about 50 or 60 degrees. Your shoulders turn about 90. So you want to be able to turn them both and have them stop at the same time at the top. If you over-rotate early, then your arms and shoulders do all the work to the top of the swing. So a little less rotation, but this is a good shoulder turn. You can see, look at that shoulder turn. That's a big shoulder turn. All right, and does he stay behind the ball? What does staying behind the ball mean? It really means just keeping your head where it started. As he goes back, his head's a little, well, not at impact. He moves back a little, so he's pretty much where he started. He's not moving in front of it. Now, one thing I want to show you guys, come over here. His stance is too wide. What does a wide stance do? It restricts your ability to shift your weight. How much weight shift should you have in terms of inches? Your hips should move somewhere between 3 to 6 inches. And from this video, he doesn't get a whole lot of lateral movement. He gets maybe 2 or 3 inches at the most. So I want his stance to be a little more narrow. So his shoulders, the insides of his heels, and this is what I'm going to be looking for with all of you guys, the insides of the heels should be about the same width as the shoulders. So the ankles are stacked over the shoulders. You're just a little too wide there. And they could be a little wider, but not much. So let me just show you. Let's see, who do I want? Whoops. I want to get darn it. I want to get you guys set up properly with the driver. And so part of that is, I'm going to get Danny Lee here. He's got a little bit of wider base. But in looking at his hips in the swing here, his hips are going to rotate a lot less than Chris's. You see, Matt, he's got a lot of hip turn. Now, that's not a bad thing, but we want to restrict it a little bit on the takeaway. Downswing, he doesn't get very much hip turn. I like this move through the ball, though. He gets his left leg nice and straight. Good extension through the ball. That looks great. But we need a little more shift. See this move, guys? So I'm going to give you a drill. Guys, this is one you all are going to do. You're going to do a step and swing. Now, when you do the step swing, you're just taking a very small step. Very small step and hit. That's the wrong way to do it. That's a different drill. I want you to, as you swing your arms back, you're stepping forward, very small step. It's teaching you to get that lateral movement. It's going to teach you to get your weight shifted. Your feet are going to start together, and you're going to swing back and step forward simultaneously. So it's a little teeny step. Now, Jason Duffner, right? Watch his lateral movement here in the hips. So the width of his thigh, Matthew. So we need a little more weight shift, and you can get a little more weight shift with a little slightly narrow stance, more narrow stance. But that step and swing, I'm going to have you guys just swing and step at the same time. You're loading your front leg. That's a really good drill to get you the feel of moving into it.